Thank you for joining us for another episode of Talk for 10 podcast. I am Eric Neal. I'm with my wife, Paige Neal, and we're standing in front of Marquez Bakery. What is it about Marquez Bakery that stands out in this community?
We know Marquez Bakery has been a staple in Arlington for over 30 years. And anytime that you need that good, authentic Mexican food, you can come over here. But it's not just about food, it's also about family that they bring to Arlington. So we're going to get in there and hear your story, maybe try some Mexican food while we're in there and get full. And we'll come back out and tell you what we think.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Talk for 10. Today we are at the business edition and we are at Marquez Bakery. And if you've never come in here to Marquez Bakery, you are missing out. So tell me, what is the concept behind this? I know you guys have been here about 3 decades. Yes. Why Arlington? And tell us a little bit about your background and your family.
Okay, well, actually, this year is actually our 35th year. So we've been in Arlington for 35 years. Wow. We started in 1990. My dad was actually a baker by trade, and he passed almost 25 years ago. So my sister and I actually run the bakery, and we've been running it ever since. Actually before, but my dad, like I said, was a baker by trade, and so he actually started the bakery. And when we moved here to Arlington back in 1990, then there was not really a lot of Hispanic businesses. There wasn't places you could buy like pan dulce in Arlington, menudo, tamales, things like that. So people would have to drive to Fort Worth or Dallas. So we started out as a bakery, and people started saying, well, you guys should make food. You guys should do this. You guys should do that. And when we moved into this building, which was in 1996, we opened the restaurant, and none of us had restaurant experience. Mm-hmm. It was more like a need that Arlington had. Right. And so that's really how it began. Okay. And we're actually, I always tell people, we're a bakery, a restaurant, and a tortilla factory all kind of rolled into one, because we also make flour tortillas, and we only distribute local, and we manufacture everything here on site. And we are in different grocery stores like Walmart, Rio, Rancho, and a lot of local restaurants.
How great is that? So why did you guys choose Arlington?
It's actually kind of funny. I actually moved here. I'm actually from San Angelo. And so I was born and raised in San Angelo, and I moved here to go to school. And then my dad ended up moving here shortly after. And that's really what happened. And he said, I feel like there needs to be a bakery here. Yeah. And that's how it began.
And so do you have, I know you and your sister work here. Do you have your whole family working, helping? Is it going to be passed down?
Well, we're not really sure, because there's 5 grandkids. There's 5 grandkids, and they're all adults. The youngest are in college. And then my 2 daughters are 25 and 28. And my oldest daughter, Karina, just started working here about a month ago. She actually graduated college, got a couple of rural jobs, like corporate jobs. And she just said, that's just not for me, Mom. it's just not something I want to do. And so this was kind of like, we're always here. And she's been working with us for a couple of months, and she loves it. And so we're not really sure what the future is going to hold.
Right.
We'll see.
And that's one thing I've always liked about coming here, because it is a family feel. You get some good comfort food, you get the family atmosphere. And I know that you guys also are involved in different pop-ups that they have can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, the pop-up is hosted by Christian. His name is Christian, and he's got a business. It's Christian's Customs. It's here in Arlington as well. It's a Hispanic-owned business. He's a young man. He's 23, I believe. And so he actually hosts the pop-ups. We just provide the parking lot and stuff. Basically, we rent to him, and then he takes care of everything else.
And what's the purpose of the pop-ups? Is it just bringing in different people in the community?
It's actually helped us a lot too with the business, because people that hadn't heard of us that hear of the pop-up are now getting to know us. And then of course our regular customers visit us and visit the pop-up at the same time. And it's just grown a lot. And it's just more for something for people to do, something different. And then it's always on a Friday. It's not during the day, it's in the evening. So I think that's a big attraction for people, because pop-ups are usually during the day, and this one's in the evening from 6:30 to 10:30. Right now it's once a month. The next one coming up is February 19th.
Okay. And I hear that you guys do a special dish for the mayor that's not even on the menu. Is that true?
Yes. He actually likes to really brag about it when he can. We used to have on the menu machacado and egg, and then we discontinued it, but he really liked it. So we continue to make it, but only for the mayor. I have a funny story for you. So his daughter was away at law school, and then when she graduated, she came back, started working there with him, and he was telling me one day that she came to get burritos to take to the office and went back to the office and said, Dad, they don't have machacado. He goes, yes, they do. She's like, no, I asked. No, they don't. And then he's like, did you tell them it was for me? And she's like, no. He's like, you have to tell them. And she's like, he said she just rolled her eyes like, seriously, Dad? Seriously? Yeah, but it is an exclusive just for the mayor.
For the mayor. So we can get it whenever you come in.
It is exclusive for the mayor, and he enjoys boasting about it. He really does.
So you guys have the bakery. Do you do catering? What would you say is the number one thing that you sell the most of? What is the Marquez Bakery known for?
Well, we're known, like I said earlier, for a lot of things. It just depends on which side you're on, because we have customers all over the Metroplex that buy our flour tortillas in the grocery stores that don't really even know that we're a bakery and restaurant. But if you're from Arlington, it's definitely the food and the pan dulce. But we also do catering. We do a lot of catering for UTA, for different departments, as well as UPS, FedEx, General Motors, a lot of weddings and birthdays, and we do birthday cakes. We have tres leches cakes, all different flavors of cakes, and flan and things. And then, of course, we're a Mexican bakery, and so we have all kinds of pan dulce.
Oh, nice. And then you guys do the tamales and stuff like that at Christmas?
Yes.
And different holidays?
Tamales are a big thing for us. A lot of people, we have become a tradition for them. We are part of a lot of Christmases, a lot of Christmas gatherings, because this is the place for tamales here in Arlington. And we have people that come from all over the place just to pick up these tamales.
That's great. And tell me, being a local business in Arlington, do you see that people reach out? What is the most important thing for you to people to know for local businesses? Why is it so important to, we want to eat at the IHOP or whatever, but why is it so important to invest in a local business?
I think it's important because we do not have customers that come from all over the world per se, because sometimes if we go somewhere else, we look for what we know. For example, like you said, IHOP. But for us here, it's important because we are a small business, and we do cater to the community. And so when we have other people come in from different parts of Texas that we get from actually all over the place because of the stadium, that we have now become a part of their trip. Like if they come to Arlington, they want to make sure they come to Marquez Bakery. And for us, it's important because it continues. We're able to continue what we do, because like any business, we have struggling times. And so for people to come and visit us is always a plus. And we always try to give our best. Our most important thing is customer service for the customer, and to make sure that they're treated in the greatest way possible and that they leave here happy.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to reach out to get catering or something else, how would they contact you?
They can contact us on our website. Everything's on our website, all the menu. We have on our website the catering menu. We also do fundraisers. A lot of people, we do fundraisers with like Martin High School. A lot of the high school dance companies, different companies that do fundraising, we do that as well. So all the information is on our website. You can either send us an email or you can just call us here at Marquez Bakery.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. We've enjoyed it. We might try some food today, and y'all make sure that you come out to Marquez Bakery and try it out. Well, I hope you enjoyed our episode with Norma from Marquez Bakery. Went in there and they showed us how they prepare all the food, and a lot of love going into this, and we ate too much. And we hope that you come out and support local businesses, because again, Marquez Bakery has been here. They've been a staple for Arlington, and they show us what investing in Arlington really looks like.
The food was great, the company was great, and we want you guys to be great also. So you can do that by subscribing. You can also like and share this video and plenty others from Talk for 10 podcast. We really would appreciate you guys tuning in every week for Talk for 10 podcast. So until next week, we'll see you later.